There was my usual blender rabbit hole, and then I realized a model I was making look a bit too close to Ice Spice. And then, in attempts to make it better, I then found out that there are no black curly hair routine, no, not routine tutorial. So here we are. Delete the default cube. I have a stock head in the description. It don't really make sense for us to like spend the time modeling the head when we're really focusing on the hair here. So stock head, cool. Then we're going to add a UV sphere, the circle. The three view is a bit better. Then we kind of like, set it, make it look like here. Kind of go into the sculpt mode and kind of push it up. You see where it's kind of overlapping with the ear. You just push it up out of the way. We don't want to when we're just emitting the hair. It's like interfering with that. Pulling out the back, you know, the back of the head is usually more, bigger. And that's all. That's it for the head. That's it for the head. We're going to. That's the base where the individual hair strands will go on. So curve, and then up choose a path. Kind of get it out of the way. Grab the end and kind of. Now we're creating the curl pattern from a flat down perspective. So you grab one end, you extrude, and then you extrude. We're going into a coil shape. You could keep going and going and going as far, but this is enough to make a curl. Then or a coil. Then from the top down view, the plan view, then you kind of switch to the side view, turn on proportional editing, and then up with the Z axis, up. Mhm. And you're going to grab the next point and then down. Now we're grabbing a circle, same curve, and now a circle. And this is going to represent the thickness shape. Hear me out, hear me out. Grab it right, just kind of move it right beside it so we can see it. You click on the curve that we just made, the coil, and then object properties, bevel, object, you click the Bezier curve. Now it is the shape of how thick it is. As you can see, if you alter it down, it controls the shape. So we're going to manipulate that a bit more, push down the ends, top. To kind of get it flat because we're trying to mimic here pattern. Grab three ends, subdivide that, change subdivision to 2 to get more, vertices. Create this exact shape if you want the exact shape. Yeah, this is the closest shape to like a hair coil. Let's subdivide it even more. like probably like four, and then just pull in each to get more ridges. But this is pretty standard. Great. Select all of the coil, and that's Alt S. So Alt scale to kind of slim it down. The skinnier the better, really. But don't make it too skinny because then it's going to just that is going to be too much to fill up. You'll see. So the ends, same thing. Alt scale. And then we have one here. Here, that's one. That's one. That's one. No, we just need to create variants of this. So that's Shift D. Um, yeah. We're just making three of them. So one, two, three. One that's a bit short and small, and then one that's a bit like elongated. It really depends on what you want. It looks better when they're like different here because no hair on your head kind of coils the same way, you know. If you want to create five of them, you can go ahead and do that. We select all three of them because then we're putting them into a group, a collection. So that's M collection, name it here. I know they're all in a collection together because it's probably easier to, you know, to manage. So now we're actually going to put it on top of the head. Very, 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 very easy. So it's click the head, and it's particles tab, and then that's here. You're clicking the sphere. Scroll down, render, but it's going to be render collection, and then you choose the collection which is here. But that's after you convert them into a mesh, else it's not going to come on top of the head. Now is when you really kind of get to have the fun with the whole experience. So I'm changing it to 3000. If your computer won't blow up, if you put it to 3000, put it to 3000. Mine will. 3000 is at the max. You can even put it to 8000. I have like 8000 different pieces on top of it. I'm good. 3000. And then going to the advanced tab, click that, click the rotation. Global Y, I believe, is the one that works best with me. And I make it look here like, and then randomize, which is under that by 0.679. 0.679 is a bit specific, just a point 0.7 or just whichever works for you. You could just move it and scroll it and see which one. But I like how the random 0.679 looks. We're going to the weight paint tab, which is you don't really have to. But it just kind of it kind of tells you here where is more important on the shape that you attach it to. So most of the top, as you can see, um, yeah, less around the front, most of the top. That's what I'm really doing here. Select each hair strand and like change the color in the materials tab. The black, brown, yellow, green, white, anything. My only problem is the hair is still like pitching out at the front, but I know what to like to help that. All you gotta do from like stopping it from coming out to the front, you know, coming through the face, is just mold the face away from the mold the shape that the hair is on away from the face. I just grab it and push it back, and then now you can see, yeah, it's not peeking through. You make the curls themselves bigger by turning down the amount of the number of emission, or if you want it very very kinky, very very very, you know, you just turn it up to like 8,000 or like 10,000 if your computer don't blow up, or just come out of the app itself.